Skinless here for the guild leader of the Eternal Alliance, and we are looking at Rise of the Empire, specifically Felucia. We are looking at the Fleet CM. So a few different options people to use are going to be Executor, Malevolence, Nego. If you have Leviathan, and like most guilds are not able to use it to really get some wins within the Geonosian territory, Executor you can't go wrong with. So we're gonna go ahead and do a run with Executor. Now we're gonna want to go ahead and start with our bounty hunters. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in Houndstooth. I'm gonna throw in Razor Crest, so the basic starting lineup. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some Old Republic. So I've got the buff immunity, and then usually I'll kind of debate how I want to go forward from there as far as for healing, or if I want to go ahead and kind of build up from there. So sometimes what I'll do is I will throw in a TIE Bomber to go ahead and kind of go with the synergy of the Empire team. You can use just regular TIE Fighter as well to try to see if you can get the 15% boost occasionally. Doesn't always work, but let's go ahead and start off with getting well, that didn't really work there, but let's go ahead and all fire out. We just need to go ahead and get the contract. We're not going to go ahead and call any assist because we specifically want to go ahead and start working towards the contract. We can now call an assist because we want Xanadu Blood attacking as often as possible, which is why we've got Houndstooth doing all the taunting. I'm going all out on their B20, B20 with the TIE Bomber, as I want it to specifically... I don't want to get all the bombs on there, so we're going to go ahead and basic here, and we can go ahead and call Boba. Didn't need it, and now we're going to go ahead and focus on Second Sister. We did not end up getting a mark, but this will work all right. So I'm going to go ahead and move over specifically to Taxi, since we've got Foresight. There we go, we got Foresight. I'm going to go ahead and heal up my Razor Crest, just so that he can do what he needs to be doing. Let's go ahead and hit everyone so we can get rid of that Foresight. And we can start working now on Second Sister. We did get the mark. Sure, we lost our Boba, but we'll be all right. So let's go ahead and get, there we go, some breach going. That's fine. And let's go ahead and call in our IG 2000. Still working towards that contract since we have the Foresight. It's not going to do a whole lot there, but we got the second hit, which was fine. There we go. Get that guy out of there. Now we're going to go ahead and focus on Taxi. I always call it IG 2000 at this point because he's going to be doing a little bit more damage, as well as he works a little closer towards the contract. And we need to be wary, though, of where we're at on their ultimate. So I'm not going to go ahead and hit the TIE Fighter pilot yet because he adds 15% turn meter to the enemy capital ship for every dodge. All right, we lost our Houndstooth, which is pretty normal, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and call in our Imperial TIE Bomber, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and hit twice there, hit once, and we're going to hit everybody here. And then we're going to go ahead and base. Still waiting to try to hopefully at this point get our contract off before we end up in a spot where they get theirs. So we're going to go ahead and call an IG. Doesn't matter. Now, because we've got 2 of the TIE fighters, we have to be very careful, as we don't want to see that dodge right there. That went ahead and gave them the turn meter. We always want to make sure it hits. Perfect. We got our contract off. So now it doesn't matter if we have any misses. That's always the concern, is I always save them for last, specifically so I can try to get the contract off so the misses don't end up costing us the match. That happens way too often. And not really in need of calling anyone in. We're just going to go ahead and basic. And we should be able to just basic him out now. Boom. All right. Very, very easy match. Like I said, you can use your Malevolence. You can use a Negotiator. They aren't quite as good. This is the most surefire way of making things happen. However, we will have videos in the future that will outline the other options for those of you who do not have a 7-star Executor. So I hope this has been informative and helpful. And as always, Skinless is out.